Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 3. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic today. Today, we have a very specific goal in mind, and that is getting an absolute ton of ancient debris and netherite via tunnel boring in the nether, which is going to be quite the adventure. So if you saw the last episode, you'll know that we built up ourselves a massive ghast farm, and that has been serving us very, very well, as you can tell from our extreme amounts of gunpowder and ghast tears, and also just loads of ghast heads as well. There's even more over here. Like, this thing has just been running great. So all of this gunpowder is going to be incredibly helpful for us because we need to craft up ourselves a bunch of TNT for our tunnel bores. We don't have TNT duplication on Bedrock Edition, so we gotta do it like the actual legit vanilla way. So we're not gonna be doing any of the bed bombing or like standard mining, because that takes way too much time and is far too manual, and I like to automate things. I also haven't built a flying machine in a while, so this is actually gonna be quite fun, I think. Oh yeah, while we're here, I did a little bit of housekeeping, so I picked up all of Tom's dirty laundry. I put it in the hamper, but that thing's kind of completely full, so I threw the rest of it upstairs to his little attic, and to my surprise, it all stuck to the ceiling. I did have to pry it off the floor with a sword, so it doesn't really surprise me, but it is kind of concerning that it all stuck to the ceiling just by throwing it up there. It's been up there for hours. So before we can get to doing some netherite mining, there is quite a few other things that need to be done, simply because this is a complicated project and we need a lot of preparation. So first things first, we need to upgrade the ghast farm just a little bit, and luckily for me, I have already dug another tunnel to it. Is this at the proper layer? The nether hub was completely moved around. Zap has been doing an amazing job on this thing. It looks so cool. But is this the right layer? Oh god, get out of here, skeletons. Jeez, just go away. Thank you. I'm trying to do parkour. Yeah, parkour. So yes, I dug this tunnel going 400 blocks on the diagonal just to be a good Samaritan, and also because it goes directly in the direction of the ghast farm. So while I was digging this out, we were of course looking for a little bit of ancient debris. We didn't really get that much, however. We got ourselves 6 in total, so of course I smelted down the 4 of those, so we got 1 netherite ingot already. We can put that onto our pickaxe, which I don't have the original. I meant to bring the fortune. I guess I'll put it on the sword. There we go, netherite sword. It's looking snazzy. By the end of the episode, we're gonna have fully kitted out netherite, and it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, this is a very long tunnel. I've been walking for several minutes now, and it just keeps on going. But here is the actual churn. So this is as far as I actually dug it, because I need to get to 420, -669, and that is of course the location of the ghast farm. So if we can fly over here, we have ourselves a little bit of a hole in the ceiling that goes straight upwards, and if I can fly up there like a professional, you can see that I've done some small upgrades to the ghast farm as well. So that is our observation platform. We gotta run very quickly so that those guys don't see us. And now we have a little bit of storage on that side, which we need to kind of wrap up. And we also need to install a small storage system on this side as well, in addition to just making this thing a lot safer. Now, if Silent 2 could get on the server, we could actually, like, you know, maybe get some work done around here, but he's kind of a slacker sometimes, so I'm just not gonna, you know, worry about seeing him join. Okay, that's a little bit creepy. Please don't turn around creepily and have white eyes. Okay, good, you got blue eyes. Oh, jeez. Why are you Steve? I don't believe in Steve. So now I got a basic sorting system set up, and I'm using a normal, like, glass item elevator in Clotes, but instead of using glass, I'm using netherrack because it's so much cheaper, and I didn't have any glass at the time. Now, the issue is that all the items are falling right here, and the previous solution to that was to put, like, a stair right where all these items are ending up. However, that doesn't actually seem to work in this direction. As you can see, it'll push all those items right there, but the next ones are gonna just land right on top of it. We got ghast, boys. It's so nerve-wracking working this area. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, they're all ending up right on top of that stair, which is not what we want. So can we put like another block on top of that stair? I mean, yesn't? It's kind of work. Can I just put a hopper right there? Yeah, I mean, that'll work. Not exactly what I was going for, but you know what? Item physics be item physics, and that's just what we got to work with, I think. Wow, it literally hit the one redstone shulker box that I care about. There's 3 stacks of iron blocks in that. Oh, come on. Just because of that, I'm gonna run the farm extra long, and Silent 2 is gonna have a great time AFKing here. Isn't that right, Silent 2? Yes, yes indeed. That was so rude. There was only a single block that fire could sit on, and of course it blew up the shulker box on that block, set a fire there, and burned all my redstone components and all my iron. How rude. So now this farm is actually good to go. I'm gonna leave Silent 2 here AFKing for quite a while. We have 15 double chests worth of storage. Or no, sorry, 9 double chests worth of storage for gunpowder and lots of extra storage for the gas tiers and other things. So Silent 2 is gonna have a great time listening to all of these gas screams for many, many hours, and we're gonna carry on with our goal of getting Netherite for today's episode. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, another piece of candy. So for these nether tunnels, I'm kind of going with the philosophy of I already need to walk down this thing anyway because it's not big enough to fly down. So every time I walk down it, I'm just removing 1 layer of netherrack from either the ceiling or the sides. And then after I walk down this thing like 10 times, it'll be completely mined out and I'll be able to fly down it. And so far it's working pretty well actually. And I would recommend, because you don't really notice like the time sink. You're already walking, and you're walking as fast as you can walk, and then you're just mining netherrack as fast as you can walk, and it's great. And of course, as you're mining out the tunnel, you find little bits of netherite. So now I got 4 additional pieces of ancient debris. We're going to sacrifice that to the almighty furnace. All hail the almighty furnace. All hail the almighty furnace. Great, so now we can actually put the netherite onto our first ever pickaxe on the server. This is legitimately the first ever diamond pickaxe I crafted on the server, and now it is fully enchanted and fully netherited as well. So we won't lose this thing unless it somehow despawns or falls into the void, and I hope to have this for the rest of the season. Really, that goes for all my tools, weapons, and armor. I want to keep this stuff the entire season, if at all possible. So now that we have the gunpowder on complete lockdown with Silent 2 AFKing at the Ghast farm and actually having storage for all the drops, we can finally craft some TNT. And there we go, we have a TNT. Now the issue is, this is literally all the sand that I own to my name, and we need 4 sand per TNT craft. So for instance, if I wanted to make an entire shulker box of TNT, I would need 4 shulker boxes of sand, which is kind of a lot. So we gotta go digging. I have a feeling I'm gonna need some more shovels. 1, 2, and 3. Ha ha ha. Okay, enchantment RNG, you're gonna be nice to me, right? You better be nice to me. I hope that you are. So, efficiency 3. Silk touch? Just silk touch. Okay, okay. Second try. I'm breaking 3, efficiency 4, and fortune 3. Okay, we'll take it. And I'm breaking 3 efficiency? No, just I'm breaking 3. Okay, well, these are all going back into the grindstone. So I managed to get 1 good shovel out of the deal. Fortune 3, I'm breaking 3, efficiency 5, mending, and this one is snowlints. And then we got the same deal, but with silk touch, and this one is sandlints. I completely ran out of names for this one, so it's just called claylints. Bear with me, this is very hard to say. We got claylints, sandlints, snowlints, soylints, sandlints, snowlints, claylints, soylints, sandlints, cloylints. You try saying it 5 times fast, or even 1 time fast. They're very difficult names to say. They're incredibly hard names to say. I'm basically gonna be like butchering these all the time. Anyway, I'm just gonna go mine some sand before I get in trouble for saying bad words. Oh, jeez. Oh, what's that thing? I haven't seen this before. This looks weird. Oh, beacons. People got beacons on the server? I've been putting off fighting the Wither for a while now. This looks really fancy. I wonder what this is. No book. Anyway, not my problem. My problem is I am going the wrong direction. The sand mining desert is over this way. So one of the really nice things about our super weird world generation on this world, for example, we have like end islands in the overworld. Yeah, this is like an actual end biome. You'll get Enderman here at nighttime. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the nice thing about this world is that we get like these really insane 20 to 30 block tall sand mountains, and these things are basically entirely sand. And then I guess we also get this biome, whatever that's supposed to be. I just came from the Nether. I literally do not want to look at lava for like another 20 days. Anyway, so I can go ahead and take just like a solid layer of sand off the top of all of these mountains. No one will ever notice. I'll get tons of sand. I don't have to travel a million blocks away to the actual mining desert. And then we'll just be knocking these mountains down a notch and making them the correct size, basically. It's basically a win-win-win all the way around. Not even an entire shovel later, and about maybe 20 to 30 minutes, we have 2 full shulker boxes of sand. I'm not sure how much, you know, TNT that's gonna give us, but whatever 54 divided by 4 is, 13.5 stacks of TNT. That is actually a fair amount. That should last us quite a while for the tunnel bores. I might have done the unspeakable, but I got some bunny heads from it, and the bunny heads are absolutely adorable because they give you little bunny ears. You can't tell me I don't look adorable in this outfit. I mean, look at that. I got legitimate bunny ears. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna put down a couple of these. Oh, they're so tiny. Look at that. Oh, I love the mob heads so much. They're so cute. I think this is legitimately the most TNT I've ever actually had in survival mode. I never use this stuff. Like, never, ever, ever. So this is exciting, and I can't wait to blow myself up with it. And with this is the last piece of TNT that I can craft, because now we are completely out of gunpowder, except for the fact that Silent 2 is still off AFKing at the Ghast farm. You can't see it, but he is extremely happy, nodding furiously, and just enjoying the sounds of dying ghasts. And now we can finally start building the flying machine required for the tunnel bores, except for the fact that a ghast blew up my redstone shulker box, so like I gotta recraft all the components from scratch. I was prepared for this, I swear. Oh, what is the luck? The one thing that I need for today's episode is just like, nope, gone, denied. Do I even have any more cobblestone? Am I legit? Okay, good. I have a little bit of cobblestone. I was gonna say, if I have to go mining just to make this happen, that's gonna be ridiculous. This whole episode is ridiculous. What's new? Oh, but I did find some slime, and we're actually legitimately gonna need slime for this, so that's kind of convenient. Oh, look at that. I actually found some diamonds. Well, that's kind of nice. I'll take all of those. Thank you very much. How many is that? 20 diamonds? 20? I should maybe go mining more often. So the only thing about the tunnel bore is that it requires either a lot of slime or a lot of honey, and I have neither of those things, but lucky for us, there is a couple of resources over here in the shopping area that we might be able to snag. So Liara is building a new shop in this area, and they actually left their redstone shulker box here, which is not blown up by ghasts. So they said I could take their slime, and I just need to give them a couple of netherite ingots, which I am kind of inclined to do. However, there's also literally a shop right here that also sells slime for 3 stacks per 1 diamond, and of course that's slime balls, so I think I'll just go ahead and do both, maybe? I have no idea how much slime I'm gonna need. So I'll just leave DB some diamonds, and I'll just give Liara some netherite ingots later, and it'll all be good. I'm fairly certain that this is a screaming goat, or maybe he's just terrified because he has to be in a boat with this dude. Can you say something for the camera? That wasn't very impressive. Something else for the camera? Maybe he's gotta do some voice warm-ups first. Stage fright? Maybe you're just shy? Scream, please! Boo! Boo! There you go, you just gotta scare him a little bit. And one last errand before we go to the Nether. We need to repair the shovel, so you know what that means. All hail the almighty furnace. I think I'm nearing the Ghast farm. Yep, this thing certainly makes an impression on your ears, doesn't it? Oh my. So I'm gonna try and make another portal going out to about 1,000 blocks. That way I don't get in trouble for bombing areas that I shouldn't. So I just got all the way out here to -1,000, and you know what I forgot to bring? You know what I forgot to bring? It's kind of obvious. I forgot to bring the TNT. I gotta walk all the way back now. It's always like that as well. As soon as you get somewhere, you realize the thing that you forgot, and you gotta go all the way back, and then you gotta walk all the way back again. It's the most annoying thing in the world, I swear. Why is the human brain built this way? One very long tunnel trip later, I have created myself the tunnel bore. This is the same tunnel bore I did a tutorial on a couple of weeks back, so if you want to learn how to build it, there's already a tutorial for it on the channel, linked everywhere. So this is like the main engine. We can shoot this with our bow, which is actually about to break. Why did I not think of that? I am such a dumb. And then we have the logic circuit. This pushes the thing forwards and then activates the TNT and launches that forwards as well. Now, unfortunately, I didn't think about it, but I used all my ancient debris on the netherite for our tools, and each one of these flying machines requires 2 ancient debris. But luckily, while mining out the area for this, there's actually 3 ancient debris literally right here, so I can go ahead and make a 2-section tunnel bore, and then I eventually want to turn this into a 4-section tunnel bore. That way we can have 4 of these things running at one time, and that would be fantastic. Okay, throwing the TNT back in there. Let's get this thing going, and there goes our first explosion. I'm so excited for this. Please work well. Reveal many debris. No debris. Okay, let's try that again. Basically just gonna keep on going for a little while until we get some. So I just got done building the 2nd section over there, and I realized that those 2 TNT that we just blew up actually did reveal some ancient debris right there. Like, how lucky is that? Literally, like, the first 2 explosions, we get another 2 ancient debris. So now I can build up the 3rd flying machine, which is brilliant. And then we'll have 3/4 of this thing basically done. I seriously love this. Tunnel bores are so fun. I haven't even started yet, and I'm already having a great time. Little intermission just to repair the tools and stuff. All hail the furnace. And I have the ultimate argument against any form of mending bow. There's literally no reason to use mending bows. I've had Zoi's best friend since like episode 1, episode 2. I used it to build a ghast farm, and that's saying something because it killed like 200 ghasts. And as you can see, it still has a little bit of durability left on it. I can probably kill another 100 things with it. And to repair this thing and get it all the way back to full health, it's only 5 levels. So I can repair this thing at least like another 6 times and make it last this entire season, all while never ever running out of arrows. So just while digging out the area for the tunnel bores, I actually found enough ancient debris to build all 4 of them. So now we have 4 entire segments of this machine, and it's actually pretty massive in survival, isn't it? It's a big old tunnel bore, and we even got some more ancient debris left over. So you don't even need to do bed bombing in preparation to build this. Okay, I've tried revealing this on camera like 4 times now. Every time I do it, it breaks, but it's working perfectly off camera. I swear, it's gone forward several blocks. Anyway, let's shoot it. We're all gonna stand right here, and now it finally works. That's beautiful. It's a little bit difficult to see, but yeah, there's 4 explosions in a row. We can just kind of stand right here and keep moving this thing forwards. Beautiful. I know we've already revealed some ancient debris over on that side, and right now these things are loaded up with 64 TNT each, so I can go forward by 64 blocks before having to refuel it or do anything like that. And this is beautiful. I'm gonna ride this thing off into the sunset. So we've now gone 64 blocks and this thing is completely out of TNT. I gotta say, this is actually a really easy thing to do. I've been standing over here in like the middle and then just shooting an arrow back at the target block. The whole thing moves forward and then you can just wipe out any lava and collect any debris that there is. As you can see, I've already gotten 19 from the previous 64 blocks. So I have enough TNT to go another 40 blocks forwards. So that's what we're gonna do. But this area looks amazing. Look how cleared out this is. It's just so nice and flat and like, it's just kind of a really cool area, actually. I kind of like it. It's hard to describe, but I like this area a lot now. So yeah, this stuff is real nice and just kind of peaceful and pleasant, honestly. Like, this is a good little chill session of just moving this machine forwards and mining whatever you find. I kind of love automation for that. Like, sure, you could probably do this faster by doing like the beardstone method of digging a tunnel, then placing down all the TNT yourself, but you're gonna get blown up and some of the TNT isn't gonna explode and it's not gonna be nearly as fun as having a flying machine do it for you. And it's just great. Look at that. We already found another 4 ancient debris just right now. That is pretty lucky. The one thing about this is that whenever the TNT damages a piglin, they all aggro on you basically instantly, and it doesn't make any sense. I didn't light that TNT. It was the robot. Attack the robot. But it does give you a lot more ancient debris, so I don't really have any issues with it. And that's it. That is every last bit of TNT that we have. 104 blocks we've moved this thing forwards, and it has revealed us a grand total of 31 ancient debris, which honestly isn't really that bad. I feel like if we had a slightly more TNT efficient design, like the one that fires the TNT every other block, then we would be doing very, very good. But as of right now, I don't really care how expensive it is on TNT because we're literally farming gunpowder. Silent 2 has been standing at the gas farm for like 6 hours at this point, and he's doing an amazing job getting us all kinds of gunpowder. And yeah, now this thing has kind of served its purpose, at least for today's episode, but at least we have enough ancient debris to make a full set of netherite tools, weapons, and armor, so that's all we really needed. Another great thing about this area is anytime we ever need quartz or black stone or hoglins, we can come here, get a ton of it very easily, because all that stuff is already exposed and just good to go. This would really work well with 2 players, one to operate the machine and get the ancient debris, and another person just to go around collecting all these ores. Look how many of them there are. There's just literally so many. So from 104 blocks of tunnel boring, we got ourselves all of these ores, like 2.5 stacks of nether quartz ore and some nether gold ore. I'm not even going for ores at all. This is just like literally what is directly in front of my pickaxe, so I can't not mine it. And then we also got a couple stacks of blackstone just from the tunnel bores blowing it up. Lots of pork chops, way more than I was hoping for. And of course we got 31 ancient debris as well, which is going to be enough for some netherite ingots. As you can see, that is actually 7 netherite ingots. That is more than we need for our main set of gear. So I am curious to see just how much gunpowder Silent 2 has gotten. This is an infinity rocket. It's still propelling me. And I got disconnected from the server. That's not good, because I'm over a lava lake. I think I might have actually crashed the server because Silent 2 got kicked off as well. I literally just want to see how much gunpowder he has. But no, I gotta go get disconnected from the game. Yep, I log in and I'm in lava. Not just anywhere in lava, all the way at the bottom of the lava lake. Oh, this is terrible, jeez. Okay, time for the moment of screamy truth. We're gonna see how much gunpowder we got. That's pretty solid, actually. Not too shabby. We got way more ghast tears and a lot more ghast heads, too. And for this side, we have a pretty similar amount, actually. Great, so we can make a lot more TNT for many, many more tunnel boring. This is going to be fantastic. Really got to get a safer way up and down this thing, though. I'm telling you, it's just, yeah, it's not good at all. I was really hoping I would find one more ancient debris, and look at this. Is it going to be precisely 1? It is. Thank you, Minecraft. I really needed that. And now it is time for the moment of truth. We got ourselves 8 netherite ingots from today's episode. Nearly a full block. If we had just a little bit more TNT, then we could have done that. But alas, we are running out of time. So 8 entire ingots. One of these is going to be going to Liara for the donation of slime. We actually used exactly 54 blocks of slime, which is pretty coincidental. I like it. And then it is time to upgrade all of our gear to netherite. So we're going to upgrade the helmet, upgrade the pants as well, get the boots tossed into this thing, and then we're going to upgrade the silk touch pickaxe to netherite, the axe to netherite, and the shovel too. And last but not least, also the hoe, because of course you gotta upgrade the hoe to netherite. What are you doing with your life if you don't have a netherite hoe? Literally, not joking, one of the best tools in the game. Hoes are actually OP and I love them. You can quote me on that. Oh, I didn't make a netherite chest plate, so now I can't wear full netherite. Well, now I just look dorky. This isn't cool at all. Dang it. I should have made the whole netherite. What was I thinking? Oh, this looks terrible. This doesn't look cool at all. Ah, rips. Should I give Liara back her slime and, like, put this on the chest plate? I really want to, but I'm not going to. I promised this to Liara, so that's what she's getting. I realize that it's all right, because as long as I wear an elytra, I still look hella stylish. Oh yeah. So we're gonna drop off this extra ingot to Liara, and hopefully we can have many more business opportunities with the netherite in the future. I definitely need to go do a lot more tunnel boring on some live streams and just get that done, and then maybe we can even set up a netherite shop or something like that. Either way, I'm excited. I actually really like that tunnel bore, and I want to get back into doing some more tunnel bore technology, because it's really fun stuff to play with. Ooh, someone bought a whole bunch more books. Very nice. I like that a lot. But alas, that is going to do it for today's episode of Truly Bedrock. This is probably going to end up being a much longer one than usual. I got like 90-something clips to go into this episode. Oh my. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like on the video or consider subscribing so that you don't miss a future ones. And thank you ever so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Hopefully you have actually greatly enjoyed this episode, especially if you watched all the way to the end of it. And I will see you guys down in the comment section and in the next one. Thank you again for watching. And then there was silence.